I wanted to add something to this series. This isn't necessarily a event that proves anything in and of itself. I just understand the paranormal and spiritual situation in a certain frame of reference. So I'll tell you this very short story and then tell you why. When I was in college, around 1979, my university allowed a free university, classes on campus. These were lectures and courses on any subject which is of course legal, anything legal to teach, without any other qualification of the subject or teacher. Basically, they rented out the space. Of course, the course that caught my eye was called Psychic Self-Defense. So I paid my $5 and attended a 2-hour lecture. Half a dozen other people went too. I never met any of these people before or since. So the teacher who presented this could have come right out of a Harry Potter movie. She was older, dressed in a super dark gown with a touch of sparkles and a black shawl. She had with her a very twisted but solid cane made from a natural tree root, of all things, a nice straight length of it. She was long, plain, somewhat unkempt, having dishwater blonde hair with just a touch of gray. I would not be surprised at all if she called herself a witch or a Wicca person, but she never said. Basically, she told us that in anything supernatural, you might run across paranormal trouble. If you do, you can call on the psychic police to intercede or take the problem away. At that point, this problem's source will be put into an energy lockdown and taken from your field of play. They are always online, the psychic police, and always listening for our call. That was pretty much all of it, and that is all the important details I can recall at this time. The rest of the lecture was pretty much to support that it was a real resource open to us all. I was already familiar with calling on angels and or guides to that same purpose, so to me it was just a new name for protective spirits. But I have kept that in mind ever since. Even while I have forgotten the evidence she provided, I never heard of or saw that woman ever since. In review, the event was all of a surreal, fortuitous, and a harbinger of things to come for me. The reason I relate this story first is that as you dig into the supernatural, if you remain doing that, you may run across non-physical issues, and you should know this resource is available to you. It takes no special formula, just in your head. Set your intent to communicate with God, Jesus, angels, or whatever you believe in, and say, please help me, or us, as the case may be. This can be done before, during, or after anything you were worried about. Basically, you just need to mean it. These sources understand feeling and intent just as much as words and meaning. It's all put together. So basically, this connects to and gives them permission to help you. There are rules that spirit guides or whatever follow, and if your life plan includes that they should protect you from something, they'll do it without needing you to prompt them. But in those situations, there may be some situations where they do need permission to come in and do something for you. In a way, I guess you could say it creates sort of a dimensional portal between our reality and theirs, along with that permission. But whatever all the interactive elements and energy that happen here, you definitely is a good tool for you to have in your toolkit to ask for help. That's all this one little video is about. Just keep that in mind. Thanks.